a stag do once to Edinburgh, right? The stag was a very, very dear friend of mine. And this is a prime example of alcohol makes you go over the line, right? We're watching the FA Cup final between Liverpool and Arsenal. Half-time, we're all sat around having a couple of pints. My mate turns around and says, it's boring this, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, pretty much. Give me 5 minutes. And he went upstairs and he came down in his dressing gown with a can of deodorant. And he just got on the microphone, you know, like they do in a local pub. He went, ladies and gentlemen, the human fireball! And he sprayed himself in deodorant and lit it. And then he got the belt from the robe. The human fireball would like to introduce to you the helicopter. So he got the belt from his dressing gown, wrapped it around his penis, and then pulled it really fast, and his willy went...
I thought we agreed we were never going to talk about this afterwards.
What alcohol does, it brings out the competition element of the male. So what happened next was, another friend said, well, watch this. Everyone give me your coppers. So everyone coppered up. You know, like, you won't know about that because you're posh. So everyone put, like, the pennies in and the 2p's. He put 83 pence in pennies down his foreskin. Yeah. And then he started coughing, and they all individually dropped out. Now, that's a party trick.
How did he find out he could do that?
Because he was drunk, Jimmy!
You sure it wasn't Darren Brown, Stag do? I don't mind the X Factor at all. My only problem with it is it's on telly. I think, but it's just the start of it. It's such a big build-up. You know, you have these explosions like... And then there's all the judges arriving in helicopters and by speedboat, and all the names are coming down like biblical tablets. You have 4 months of that, and you end up with Matt Cardle.
The beginning of the show looks like if you tuned in and you hadn't heard of it before, you think, oh, the world's ended.
Yes, yeah.
Oh no, the world's ended and it's been covered on ITV. Dun, dun, dun.
That's how those televised debates should have started during the election.
Yeah.
Something like that. Big music, fireworks. It's David Cameron!
Do you watch it? You must watch it, yeah?
To be honest with you, I've never seen an episode of The X Factor.
Because you... Well, no, because...
Well, Strictly Come Dancing is on kind of before and a little bit during the X Factor. So I watch it with the kids, and then when X Factor's on, I'm putting the kids to bed. And by the time all that routine is finished, it's finished.
You could video it.
No.
What do you make of this? What do you make of Liam Fox resigning?
Well, I don't know. What I find funny about it is that... is the Defence Secretary has got himself in a situation where his friend is a non-executive director of a so-called charitable organisation which has been funded by right-wing American businessmen, while at the same time, right, he's posing as an advisor to the MOD while pursuing his own paid lobbying agenda. I mean, stuff like that, you can't make it up. I was laughing about it with the wife this morning. I was going, oh, can you believe what they did? I mean, the more you think about it, the more you just go, ha, ha, ha.
Every day something new comes on. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's a flamboyant man in his 50s. He wants to go away, he wants to take a friend.
He's dragged a buddy along.
He's bringing a friend on holiday, staying in the same hotel. Where's the problem there?
But the thing is, you don't bring your friends to work unless you're a plumber. It's a well-known role as a plumber's mate. There's no well-known role as, hello, what do you do? I'm a Defence Secretary's mate.
I just help him get stuff from the van, you know.
Do you think they ever had a chat and said to each other, listen, you come with me, we'll have a bit of a laugh, we'll go around the world, we'll set up a company, we'll get on the blag, we'll get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, we'll get away with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just weird, it's bizarre.
They must have had that conversation at some stage,
They must
I would
have.
imagine. Did you watch it, Vernon?
I had to watch it because I'm a Bolton Wanderers fan and we were in a relegation scrap with QPR, who Manchester City were playing. Tough, yeah, we got relegated.
You're back where you belong.
Why don't you come to the Reebok one day, Jimmy, me and you?
I should go to the Reebok one day. What to buy trainers or...?
It's in Bolton. it's a stadium.
There was a man who walked out after 88 minutes and missed
the best part of his life ever. And it makes me feel good that I think there might have been points in my life where I've left early and I just didn't find out, like my last girlfriend when she said, I don't think we should see each other anymore. If I'd have stayed, she'd have probably gone, unless we're husband and wife.
There's also the Leveson inquiry going on at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah.
And there's one person I feel really sorry for in the whole kind of scheme of things with the Leveson inquiry, and that's the poor lady that's got to take the minutes. Because have you seen how many people are turning up? I mean, it's, what are we, in the 18th month of it or something like that?
She's the real victim here, isn't she?
She really is. She really is.
I think the worst thing about going to the gym is the music. Because you never have music you like. It's always like...
It's very difficult to exercise to, like, Swan Lake.
It does seem to be a universal thing in every gym in the country. They've gone, tell you what people want. Well, that's a bad example, because that is a good one. But there are some annoying ones as well.
The thing is, if you get rid of the that just amplifies the idiot who's giving it...
Of course you can spy.
Be opening my locker.
Is that it doesn't help yourself, the BBC, because you turn it on, it's the lead story in the news. I've been listening to 5 Live for the past 2 weeks, and all they talk about is Newsnight. It's like, fellas, put the gun down and step away.
Sean's team, what else has the nation been talking about this week?
Is it the fact that Abu Qatada, like Peter Andre, won't be going back to Jordan? Which is the real tragedy, but that's the real tragedy. When will she find love? But on another matter, yes, we can't get rid of Abu Qatada.
We can't, yeah, it's terrible.
You can't push him on a plane, you can't drag him onto a boat.
Never do what you do with parents and just send them on a coach holiday. They think they're going out for the day and you can send them away forever.
Hello, Abu Qatada. You're on Channel 4's coach trip.
Can you imagine? Oh, well, this fella turned up apparently suspected terrorist. Can't believe it. We put him at the back, he'll be fine, give him some sandwiches and a kind of fizzy pop, he'll be all right.
Lorraine, what do you think of Frankie Dettori? Do you think it's ever acceptable for sportsmen to take recreational drugs?
No, of course not. I know he does it to stay slim.
It's not performance enhancing, though, is it? You
Well, I
know,
suppose it is
Well,
for a
it is,
jockey.
because the horse is going to go faster if you're lighter.
Really?
If you're lighter...
I love the way you've explained that, because now I know why I was never a jockey.
That was the RSPCA, Johnny, stop that. If he wants to lose weight by taking cocaine, he can't have taken the same cocaine that Maradona took. Maradona just got fatter and fatter and fatter. He's the only man, Maradona's the only man I've ever seen with a cocaine belly.
You know Maradona's problem was he wasn't taking pure cocaine, he was cutting it with utterly butterly.
Yeah.
If he'd have cut it with Flora, which is 95% less saturated fat than olive oil, he wouldn't have had that problem. I was playing a Japanese gentleman at FIFA, and he didn't speak any English throughout the whole contest. It was me versus him. He beat me 9-0. 9-0. And all the way through, he was talking Japanese. And at the end, when I said, well, thank you very much, I got a well and truly deserved spanking. And he just said, hey, Mr. English, fuck you!
My worst thing about people staying over is pointing out that your house is not a house, it's an abandoned school, and you're a squatter.
Johnny's family were on Family Fortune, and they won a jacuzzi. So I would imagine that if you're a guest at Johnny's house, you can nip next door.
My brother won a jacuzzi, but he's still living with my mum and dad.
Oh, really?
So it wasn't a big bonus.
Have they plumbed it in yet? Have they plumbed it
No,
in?
he sold it. He sold it. He sold it. And he bought loads of cider.
The thing is, the dimensions of the jacuzzi were exactly the same as Johnny's brother's backyard. So
It wasn't his backyard, it was his parents. And you gave him a jacuzzi. What more tells a man that he's going nowhere? So we had to sell it. And when we sold it and he got the money, he got really drunk. He had 2 fights in the park. And he bought me a fucking kite, which meant I couldn't vote in the Chinese elections. He genuinely did. He bought me a kite.